everybody, welcome back to my teeny weeny channel. Today me and Dolly are going to attempt to bake bread without kneading or handling the dough, and we're going to bake it in this, a Dutch oven over an open fire in my garden camp. So without further ado, let's begin. Shall we begin? Yay! To make your no knead, no hands bread, along with your Dutch oven, you're going to need water, flour, preferably bread flour, but plain flour will suffice, salt, dried yeast, sugar, olive oil, one bowl for mixing, a bowl for the final proof, non-stick parchment, a spoon and a spatula. Okay, let's begin. First we're going to put in the flour. Now, it's usually around 500 grams. I tend to just guess. We make a hole in the centre and we put in about a teaspoon of yeast. And that much sugar. You can use white sugar or brown, it doesn't matter. Then you add salt. This goes round the outside. Don't let it touch the yeast because salt will kill the yeast. Okay. Then we put about 2 dessert spoons of olive oil, or you can use rapeseed oil, any oil that you like. Then we add the water, and we add this a bit at a time until we get the right doughy consistency. If you add too much, that doesn't matter. You could just add some more flour. Now this water doesn't need to be warm because the first proof is going to be for between 8 and 10 hours. So it's a slow proof. That's good. Once you've got it all mixed, scrape off any bits around the sides, bring it all into the centre so it's all together. That'll do. Okay. So, now we're going to cover it with a damp cloth. We're going to leave it to proof for between 8 and 10 hours. And then about an hour or so before it's due to be baked, we're going to prepare the fire. And the reason why we need to prepare the fire long before we bake is because we need the charcoals, the coals, the hot embers from the fire to heat and bake the bread. So we'll meet up again in the garden at my little camp. Okay, see you later. all on. That's it. Right, okay, so now it's been proving since 10 o'clock this morning, and so here we go. This is what it looks like now. It's very sticky, very wet. I have cleaned my hands, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to attempt to knead it without touching it, as little as possible, using the spoon. I'm sort of just using the back of the spoon. It might work, it might not. And so I'm sort of just patting it down. Okay. This is just a dish. It's not going to be cooked on this, it's going to be going to the Dutch oven. But I've put this foil in, this baking sheet in, it's a non-stick baking sheet, so that I don't have to touch it. I can pick it out once it's had its final proof and plop it straight into the hot Dutch oven, and that will then cook. And then at the end just pull it all out, just like that. So, okay, I'm just going to plop it in. That's it. Right. So now, I think it's going to be too hot near this fire. So I'm going to move it back a bit. I'm just going to cover it with this. And that's it now. No, you can't be sniffing it. And that we're going to leave that now until it's double the size, which could be half an hour to an hour, and then we're going to put it into the Dutch oven. Okay, so that's that for now. Okay, so here's the Dutch oven. It's now on the tripod heating up, and there looks to be lots of lovely hot coals underneath that I'll be able to sit on top when the time comes. I don't know if it's going to work. It's the first time I've actually done it on the fire, so I've done it indoors many a time, putting it in the oven, so fingers crossed it works. And there's the dough in underneath that in the pot, and that's rising nicely. Give it a few more minutes and we'll pop it in the Dutch oven and see what happens next. Exciting stuff. Good, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's good. It's so exciting. Hello. Hello. You're coming to join us. You want some bread? No. What you after, madam? What you after? So it's now been going for about 20 minutes. It's definitely rising. So that's good. And that's getting lovely and hot. Yeah, I think nice and risen. Okay, so now we're going to put it in this thing. I can get the lid off. This is a scary bit. Whoa. Right, it's so hot. So because I've put the baking sheet in, I can just pick it up and plonk it straight in. Once that's done, put the lid back on. Hopefully it'll work. So that's going to take... Okay, so I've checked it and underneath is cooking rather well, but the top is still not quite brown enough, so I've sort of pulled all the coals out and put those on top of the pot, and yeah, so hopefully that will brown the bread off on top as well. Right, here we go. Yay! That looks good, doesn't it? Can you see it?